Microbots and nano drones that will blow your mind. Drones and now microbots and nano drones. Soon, the skies may become as congested as the Santa Monica freeway at rush hour. New drones that are almost microscopic in size change the field of almost every industry. Nano drones are so small, you'll miss them if you blink. This is a completely new type of technology that will have bold impacts in the future. Microbots, on the other hand, are tiny robots, generally 1 millimeter or less in length. That's smaller than the size of a pencil point. Want to see more? Watch until the end and you'll be surprised at what you're about to learn. But before we continue, hit on those like and subscribe buttons first, then ring the notification bell. RoboFly. Insect-sized flying robots help with time-consuming tasks like surveying crop growth on large farms or sniffing out gas leaks. These robots soar by fluttering tiny wings because they're too small to use propellers, like those seen on their larger drone cousins. Small size is advantageous. These robots are cheap to make and can easily slip into tight places that are inaccessible to big drones. RoboFly is slightly heavier than a toothpick and is powered by a laser beam. It uses a tiny onboard circuit that converts the laser energy into electricity to operate its wings. Amazing, isn't it? To give RoboFly control over its wings, the engineers provided a brain. They added a microcontroller to the same circuit. Specifically, the controller sends voltage and waves to mimic the fluttering of a real insect's wings. RoboBee. If the RoboFly still isn't enough to impress you, then check out RoboBee. It's a small flapping wing robot modeled on one of the busiest and most useful insects of all time, the bee. The goal is to create a colony of robotic bees that mimic the behavior of real bees. This tiny robot is capable of partially untethered flight, developed by a research robotics team at Harvard University. The culmination of 12 years of research, RoboBee solved two technical challenges of microrobotics. Engineers invented a process inspired by pop-up books that allowed them to build on a sub-millimeter scale precisely and efficiently. To achieve flight, they created artificial muscles capable of beating the wings 120 times per second. The goal of the RoboBee project is to make a fully autonomous swarm of flying robots for applications such as search and rescue, surveillance, and artificial pollination. To make this feasible, researchers needed to figure out how to get power supply and decision-making functions, which are currently supplied to the robot via a tiny tether which is integrated with the main body. The 3-centimeter or 1.2-inch wingspan of RoboBee makes it the smallest man-made device modeled on an insect to achieve flight. Robotic bugs are a game-changing technology, opening up possibilities that were fiction a generation ago. These bugs are fashioned after birds, insects, and other small animals, and can remain hidden in plain view while spying in areas that are off-limits to larger surveillance devices. The Dragonfly Project. The pursuit of ever smaller and lighter subsystems has driven the development of nanotechnology and nano-electromechanical systems. But the implementation of nanoscale technologies in UAS in particular presents unique challenges. One way research labs have sought to overcome these difficulties is by trying to replicate the aerodynamic systems found in insects and birds. Massachusetts-based Charles Stark Draper Laboratory is pioneering a particularly unconventional approach to insect-inspired miniaturization, working in synergy with the natural world rather than trying to copy it. The group's Dragonfly project is developing an insect-controlled backpack with integrated energy, guidance, and navigation systems that turns dragonfly insects into cyborg drones. The tiny backpack, which includes a solar panel, is fitted to the back of the insect and combined with optogenetics to stimulate the 16 specific neurons that correspond to flight in dragonflies. Unlike a man-made nano drone, the dragonfly real-life dragonfly can hunt and consume biomatter from its environment to store and recharge energy in its body. The Dragonfly is part of a new generation of biomimetic unmanned vehicles that seek to mirror the camouflage capabilities or energy efficiency techniques found in the natural world. Nano spy drones. From flying robot bugs to flying drones, here's one spy drone that will definitely blow your mind. The spy drones are able to take off and land anywhere while maneuver through city streets and hallways, and they can stop and turn on a dime. These micro drones can also pack a lethal punch, equipped with an array of weapons and sensors, including tasers, explosives, high-resolution video cameras, infrared sensors, license plate readers, and listening devices. A team of researchers in conjunction with the U.S. Air Force Office of Scientific Research is developing what they're calling a micro-aerial vehicle, or MAV, that will undertake various espionage tasks. The robotic insect can effortlessly infiltrate urban areas while being controlled from a long distance, and it's equipped with a camera and a built-in microphone. The device has the ability to land precisely on human skin, use its super micron-sized needle to take DNA samples, and quickly fly off again. All the people feel is the pain of a mosquito bite without the burning sensation. The drone is hard to detect, and it can inject a micro-radio frequency identification tracking device, or RFID, right under the skin. It can also be used to inject toxins into the enemy during battle. Axis Vidius. Meet the world's smallest quadcopter equipped with a first-person view drone footage. The drone itself is a square of dimensions not bigger than 1.5 inches that can astonish everyone with its live stream and video recording ability. The Axis Vidius weighs under 0.55 pounds, and users don't need to register with the Federation Aviation Administration, or FAA. The Axis Vidius has a flight time of around 5 to 7 minutes on a 20-minute USB charge. The pilots of Axis Vidius can stream their live video feed via Wi-Fi. Even though Axis Vidius can be controlled via a smartphone, the Axis Vidius also comes with a 2.4 GHz controller for piloting the drone. It comes with a 6-axis gyro stabilization and can do 360-degree flips and rolls while streaming videos. The world's smallest drone records video in 420p resolution, which may not sound exciting for many. It's also equipped with LED lights for nighttime flying. Aren't you blown yet? FLIR's Black Hornet PRS. The Black Hornet PRS equips the non-specialist dismounted soldier with immediate covert situational awareness, or SA. Game-changing EO and IR technology bridges the gap between aerial and ground-based sensors, with the same SA as a larger UAV and threat location capabilities of UGVs. Extremely light, nearly silent, and with a flight time of up to 25 minutes, the combat-proven pocket-sized Black Hornet PRS transmits live video and HD still images back to the operator. It saves lives and minimizes collateral damage. It can detect and identify threats day and night without being detected, and it can increase speed and expand maneuver options too. And because it's used widely by militaries, it has extraordinary low visual and audible signatures and a light small profile, allowing for covert operation and increased security for dismounted soldiers, with expanded visual range in complex and urban environments. Rapidly engage targets beyond visual line of sight and conduct real-time weapon effectiveness assessment. This one's mind-blowing. There you have it. Technology amazes us as it evolves. Things that were pure science fiction in the 1980s are now real trends being used in our daily lives. So which of these is your favorite? Do share your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and be the first to amaze them with these microbots and nano drones. Next, you'll want to subscribe to Big Brain Tech and watch our other videos like Tesla's AI robot and Elon Musk's warning about it. Thank you for watching, and see you again in our next video.